What's going on, you guys? What's going on? Welcome to today's YouTube video. As you guys can tell by the title of the video, this is officially episode 10-ish. I don't know if I'm gonna really make it officially episode 10, but I know in particular, I guess we're gonna see how I do with this one because I know I want to make sure I get this video out to y'all today. So maybe this will be episode 10 part one, right? Because I got some in store for episode 10 I want to drop for y'all. Right. So over here to the left of my chart right now, I'm looking at the charts. I'm like really just getting ready and just figuring out where our highest points for the week are and where our lowest points for the week are, right? So usually like the past 2 weeks, what I've been seeing, like I haven't been trading on Mondays for the most part. I've just been letting the market give us that setup, kind of like giving us the moves I want to see. And then based on like what we're seeing later on in the evening, that's when I usually look for like the trades I'm looking to take for for the week and just like on a day-to-day basis, like as I'm following my stimulus chat. Now, what we've been seeing this past couple of weeks, we have been in strong uptrend markets, right? Strong bull runs, strong major higher low levels getting broken. When we talk about US 30 breaking past the highest point that it's touched in 2022 and going for new high records. When we talk about Germany 40, another pair that broke out the highest point of 2022 went for new high records. Now we're getting into what I posted on the Instagram page. I said, hey, Nas 100 is Nas 100 getting ready to go for its new, like not new high record, but is it going back finally to? Is this going to be the week where we see Nas 100 finally push to its highest point in the market? So that's kind of like where I'm going to be talking about in this video. And it's crazy because like as I'm recording this, it has once again broke out of the zone and took off to smash like TPs. I don't know if I gave y'all these set up for the YouTube community, but I know my if you're my still chat member watching this, the Nas 100 chat, I gave this entry for Nas for those buys on Friday, and we're finally seeing it today finally play out for that continuation back to the other side. So it's looking like by today we should see Nas finally going back to the highest point in the market. So the question becomes, is it finally time to start looking for those downtrend moves, or are we about to start to continue to anticipate the breakout? So without further ado, let's get into this video. Just really get into the charts and break down a couple of the pairs, and we're just gonna straight give me your straight thoughts today, and just my thoughts on what I'm looking for to end the year off and going into next year. Right. So let me share my screen. Yeah, let's go over here. So currently, this was the setup I was talking about now 100. Don't worry about all this down here. Really, I could delete everything and just focus on what's going on right now. So even if I got rid of my MA cross, come to the 4 hour, we come to the day chart time frame, straight price action, right? Where are we right now? We are at the highest point Nas 100 has touched, right? Literally, this is the highest point right here at 16765. We come to the left. Where do we see Nas 100 going? Pushing right up to that 1765 area. That's crazy, and it's amazing to like really see um the market is like literally playing out exactly as expected. Like I said back in August when we were originally looking for the continuation for the trend, like we got a couple pullbacks going on like around September, October, and then literally in November, every industry pair literally took off bullish, right? We saw it on non, we seen it on SPX, we seen it on US 30. US 30 literally has been in a strong bull run since like November. Like I have not had to take a single trade if I didn't want to. Like I've caught swing trades off of this entry right here. And then even now in the buys off of this entry right here. So it's like as I'm starting to get more towards the end of the week, it's no end of the week, end of the year, there's no reason for me to force setups or take unnecessary trades when I don't got to. When all I have to do is really truly focus on my swing trades. So like even though I've been calling trades in my swing chats and making sure other people are getting paid, I've just been milking the markets off of just holding two, three positions. One right, I have two here, and then I have just the one on Friday that we caught off of this higher low position off of this support over right here. So it's kind of like when is the time to start looking for those reversals? And in my opinion, I'm not really favoring or looking for any downtrend push or any sales until we actually get into 2024, right? Until we get into 2024, then I'll start looking for those downtrend moves. Once I actually get those like areas in the market where they're showing the signs of a lower high or strong downtrend push. So for me, I need it on my 4 hour or my day chart time frame to break below this zone on a 4 hour stretcher. And then that is what I'm looking for to start taking my long term position sales on US 30 really across any of the pairs. Like whichever pair you trade, like it applies to any of these charts, right? Like this is what I'm looking at across all of them. And what I like about Germany 40 the most is Germany 40 in particular. This pair has already started those sales. So like all I want to see now in this, right? If I delete everything and really show you, so technically this is one of the buy sells I sent out in my chat. So if you want to look for a buy sell take, this is a trade that you can take, right? But what I want to see, and delete everything real quick. What have we seen so far? Day chart, a strong bearish candlestick. You got I want to say a gravestone doji candlestick. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments if that's the wrong candlestick, but I'm pretty sure that's called a gravestone doji. Right. So this is the indication of a downtrend, and then you have another bearish candlestick. But what I want to see on Germany 40 is the pullback. It has already shown us certain patterns in the market here, left shoulder, head, pullback, price trap area. This became a right shoulder. This is a head and shoulders pattern in the market. If you don't know what a head and shoulders pattern in the market is, the indication to let you know when a reversal for the downtrend sales are happening. And the best entries that you want to take for a head and shoulders pattern sell opportunity is either at the head, either at the right shoulder, and then there is a chance that you might get one more final pullback for another lower high, and that's the last entry that you would want to take when we talk about head and shoulder patterns move, right? So I'm not kind of talking fast, but if you head to my Instagram, the Wealthy Trader official Instagram page, you will see there's an actual slideshow that I did for the head and shoulders pattern that goes more in details on it. And actually in the free resource section in the academy, I'm pretty sure I have like a PowerPoint going over all the counterfeit patterns as well. So I'll leave that to you guys. So this is kind of like what I'm looking for next for Germany 40. If I can get a full retest back to the top of this zone, I would love this entry right here to take a nice sell entry at the top here and then let's hold it. But if not, if we find that it's like just taking off of those buys after we enter our buy entries again and it breaks out of the zone, then cool, we hold our buy entries and then we look to take it back to the nearest resistance level, which will be at the top right here. Going into 2024, so this is my first time announcing it, and maybe I will actually, you know what, we're gonna make this episode 10, skip it, right? It's my first time announcing it. So the new indice pair that I'm adding to the arsenal. So I have an indice type of US 30 SPS now it's 140. Last but not least, the main one, the new indice pair that I'm releasing to the public is the Japan 225. Some of y'all right now, you might want to get hit. My traders that are hip, shout out to you for already knowing about the stuff. For my people that don't know, I got hip to it. I believe one of my mentees told me about it. He's like, "What you know about this right now?" I'm like, "They got a Japan thing. What you talking about?" Like, when then once I got the back testing it, how I want to trade it, how I want to trade it with, which is going to be on my higher time frame, right? The 4 hour and the day chart. Yeah, I'm about to be a monster on this period. I thought I was a monster when it comes to trading US 30, when it comes to trade SPX, Journey 40, now it's 100, right? But when I tell y'all this period, like I've mastered. And it's crazy because it's become so easy because I've already had the knowledge of the other five in my arsenal, right? The other four in my arsenal. So the Japan 225 pair is going to be the official pair that is coming to the NSC crew. So all current and new academy members that join will get access to the Japan 225 pair, as well as the new currency chat as well that's getting released to the public as well. Both of those two chats are getting released on Christmas. So and will be available on Christmas for y'all. So I wanted to let y'all know that. And then as well as this also hope you guys know as well, there are a couple promos that are going on the Academy right now. The Academy is currently 650 instead of 1300. And everything within the chat is currently 250 one-time fee instead of reverting into the 250 monthly fee that is excuse me, that is going into effect in 2024. So if you want to capitalize and don't want to worry about a monthly fee and really want to lock in and really make sure you're doing your best, take your trading to the next level, I highly advise if you ask for your parents or you ask your significant other or whoever, make that investment into you, then make that investment into a student chat. Or actually, I wouldn't even care if you get the student chat, get the academy, get the actual education. It's one thing to take praise like from somebody, right? And yes, I do give you breakdown videos. Yes, I do give you a chart analysis. But it's another thing when you got the actual academy, you got the actual knowledge. IVB skill that can make you tens of thousands, hundreds, six figures, million, make you a millionaire. I would rather have that investment and then I would definitely prefer that investment or I'd rather you invest that into yourself versus you getting in the ceiling strat and just taking the trades on a day-to-day basis. Could you get both? Yes. If I had to tell you which one to choose, academy, because long-term wise, you're teaching yourself how to make more money. You wouldn't even need me no more. You need me as research to teach you the skill, but after you master the skill, you don't need my sit-up, right? So that's the overall goal. Like, yes, I had a ceiling strat to provide and help people that want to make extra money or want to know the active trades that I'm taking. But at the end of the day, I would rather everybody buy the academy and actually learn the skill themselves and become their own trader, right? Because the ceiling strat is really just a crutch, right? It could be a crutch or it could be an extra resource. It just depends on how you go about it, right? So, what else do I want to talk to y'all about? It was something else. I think I'm gonna give y'all. I mean, appreciating everybody that's been like watching our videos. If like, and if you're new here, subscribe. If you're new, leave a like, comment. You feel me? But I'm gonna give y'all two major plays. I'm no, actually, you know what? I'm gonna give y'all. Let me see which chart do I want to give y'all. The setup that I'm about to give y'all today is gonna be the setup y'all gonna be looking for going into next year, right? So if you're my academy member watching this and everything, obviously, I think I'm gonna do another video series for y'all too, breaking out what in detail, more in depth what I'm going to. But uh, after this week, as you guys know, if you don't know, I will not be trading until after New Year's, and I believe really I might not even actually trade until after basically the week of the 7th. If I'm looking, let me look at the schedule. Yeah, January 7th is probably officially when I actually start back trading like consistently. I'm gonna let NFP week die down. I'm gonna let NFP have fun, and I'm gonna really be fully back on the track that next following week as the market is getting ready to get started for the new year. But before we get to that, my people that are looking like, okay, hey, what are you thinking is going to happen in the market? What are you favoring? All right, so it's two things. SPS 500. We talked about how Nas 100 is at a key level. We talked about how US 30 already smashed. We talked about how Germany 40 already smashed. SPX, its resistance level is at 48.20. Now, this pair in particular is not that far from that 48.20 mark, right? Um, so what I would prefer to see is gonna be basically like two entries, right? So I'm not considering sell until, like I said, the market break below the zone. The market break below the zone, or give us a strong 4 hour bearish engulfing candlestick. Then we can start looking for the sales around 46.85, and then the nearest support level will be here. Like I'm talking about like on a higher level. These are the main key levels that you can look for SPX to retest to before continuing with the overall main trend, which could technically is still the buys, right? So, and looking at this, I can show you too like the pip range. So from 46.85 to here, that's 400 pips, right? From here, that's 800. From here, that's a whole 1400 pips just off of SPS 500. Now, if it never breaks below this price, right? So this would be the move that would literally have to be down there either by the end of this week or going into the new year. That's what we'll see, right? But if it doesn't, I'm gonna look for those sales all the way up here at 48.20, and then I'm gonna look to that's gonna be the start of when I finally start considering or start looking for long term position, right? If I don't get that full retest, then we can take sales down here. If I do get that full retest, then I'm gonna look for the sales up here. But until then, the setup that I'm about to give y'all right now, and actually it's the same as that setup that I gave my academy members. Once the market pushes up to 47.45, you guys can look to take that buy. Stop loss is going to be at 47.35. Two things that can happen, even though it looks like it's already doing it right now, but the trade should be good to go by the time. Hopefully, I don't need to edit this video at all. So I'm gonna straight finish recording this and drop it onto the channel for y'all, and hopefully upload it in time so that way y'all can get to it, right? So the furthest I was gonna say that it should be doing would be break. It broke out the zone. It did that already. We get a retest back to the zone. So AKA retest back to day near the stop loss area, because at the end of the day, this is the overall big zone the SPA just broke out of. After it's done giving us that retest, it kind of looks like it's already doing it now, but by the time this video is uploaded and by the time YouTube and everything, this trade should already be good to go. So TP1, 47.50, TP2, 47.55, TP3, 47.50, TP4, 47.65, And then so that's my standard that I usually give my mentees and like my center shop people. But like I said, if it ends up continuing to keep going, and it's a strong uptrend, right? The overall goal would be somewhere in the 48-20 range. And then of course, obviously, even though that might be what I want, that might not be what I get. So actually, let me come to the left right here and bring this down to right here. Where's that at? So 47, about 4,800, 47.95. That would be the furthest I would look to hold the SPS 500 positions if I were to enter these buys, right? So for me, only reason I'm not taking these trades, I'm chilling for the rest of the year. I have my US 30 positions that's already deep, deep in profit, so I'm good. But for you, if you're looking to capitalize off of SPS 500, you're looking to like still milk the market for the rest of the year, it's totally up to your discretion, right? And this is the furthest that it should be coming to. Why did I have? Why did I bring my entry down? My entry. Why did I bring this line down here instead of all the way up here? It's because sometimes the market might wick the price area, that range, and then just drop. Right? I've been there and done that. Like I've missed opportunities or I missed TPs or buy limits to pending orders because I will always have it at the wick, and then the market would just like literally come right here. Even though the wick entry could be right here, it'll come right here and then drop, and I'll be off by like a pip or two. So to make sure the same thing don't happen to y'all, that's why I'm bringing that entry, that TP down for y'all. So let me get ready to upload this video. Right? Stop sharing screen. Let me get ready to upload this video. Shout out to you for staying to the end watching this video. Let me know what are your predictions for 2024? How are you favoring the markets? Which pair are you looking for the most? It's gonna be a movie, and I keep telling y'all this. Make sure you have access to me as much as possible. Like make sure you either plug into the center chat, the academy. Personal mentorship is like I said, I'm opening up for two more spots still. Both of those spots are going for $5,000. If you want to do payment plans, you can. But payment plans will only be two payments of 2,500, and then you only get half access to what's all included into the personal mentorship until the second one is paid. Hopefully that makes sense. Obviously, y'all will understand, right? But do yourself a service and get plugged in. Because 2024, I'm gonna really be more hands-on in the academy as well as like once I get the headquarters done. Because like the way I'm figuring how I'm gonna do it, headquarters implement a system to where mentees and everybody can come there to network, build a whole community of traders coming in, like clocking in, not clocking in, but coming into the office. Hey, like let's link or the lounge or whatever, chilling. We have it on the charts. I'm having my live trading sessions in person. Like that'd be so tough. But the headquarters gonna be different though. 'Cause, like I gotta figure out obviously safety reasons. So we'll figure out how who's gonna make that. That's gonna be hard though. I got the vision in my head right now. I'm not gonna say too much just because I don't need nobody to see the vision. But the vision that's in my head and wait to bring it to life for y'all because I know y'all gonna enjoy it. So without further ado, I'll catch y'all in the next episode, episode 11. And yeah, until next time. Peace out, y'all. It has been real.